it's Joy, and today we're watching The Wild, Season 2, Episode 8, Exodus. We're at the season finale. Exodus suggests both groups are getting off the island. I am so excited. I think it's a bit too much to hope that Gretchen will, fall in this season, and there's one episode left, but it makes you really intrigued about what a third season would be like, given that they're off the island now. But I'm so intrigued, so excited. Reminder that you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon, and all of my reactions to all of The Wilds, and let's go!
Fuck my dumb ass for losing both of them.
Is this a dream or a flash forward? She does like. Should we go into all the kids with that? Oh, hey, sweetheart.
The dirt here is different. It's darker.
They are. I love you girls.
It is a long, hard haul, and you have to help you too. So, what do you
Exactly.
for real?
I mean, the others will come running assuming you're being murdered, but... Oh.
Right. Come on.
You've activated Shelby.
So, maybe what?
Maybe I'll brush off my moldy muck tub
We
skills.
don't need to force Shelby back into religion. If she's finding a way out of it, that's
I don't
okay.
remember ones in no fucking encores.
Faith brings Shelby peace, I support it, but I also think she's better off just away from the whole mess.
Be careful.
Is this the tree that Nora would climb? Oof.
Fuck. No, just hold
I
on.
don't want to.
Shelby, you're fucking
I'm
hurt.
fine.
No, stop.
Oh, it's because she's blaming herself.
Stop.
Because I never won't love her.
I know.
Never.
Nora was good at climbing trees.
What are you going to do for them?
I don't know.
What are you honestly going to do for them? You're a child.
You're a child.
Fuck, Leah.
You're a child.
He met you in a high school. He knew you were a child.
Why the fuck do people keep calling me that?
Leah, swim, please.
I am not a lovesick child!
Back in her real clothes.
You love them. And you use it.
Oof. That's what she does when she gets to the facility.
New enough to keep it going. Something.
Which means we're not alone here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we should tell anybody yet.
Are you serious?
This is a big deal, Shelby. Especially for Rachel. We should take
True.
a sec and process everything before we
Nora knew.
turn their worlds upside down. Someday soon, being able to tell her she was right.
And that's the first thing Shelby did when she got the chance. She slipped her the note.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because you were right.
You're the strongest fucking person I know.
I love these girls so much. Helicopter time. It's time for them to escape. These poor babies. Step 1 complete. It's not a nice feeling, any of this.
You're not stupid for thinking he was great. Because a lot of him really is. Not what he
Exactly.
did on this island or before it, but just don't feel stupid.
Exactly. People aren't one thing.
No, you're not going to.
Just because people do bad things doesn't mean the part they showed you wasn't there and that you were being completely dumb and only seeing a...
I'm not, Jay. Everything went to shit on my watch.
It did.
I'm not.
Fuck if I don't miss it.
These kids.
Not interested.
Are you sure?
They're just babies.
Sure.
Down for a pickup game? What is a pickup game, by the way? Did I use that right?
Bless them. Keeping their spirits up together. See, the rest of the boys are pulled through and pulled together. It's just the one of them that was shit. Because even Kieran hasn't done anything like... Or Josh. They've been... Not done anything... They've done things that weren't super, but they haven't done anything to the same level. There he goes. Oh. They're pulling together and it's beautiful. This proves your experiment isn't worth shit. Maybe Josh should say sorry, but... What, like, what direction would you go in? It's...
Shut your...
Maybe Rolf.
You don't have to, Ruff. You don't feel like playing babysitter to this little fuck.
These kids. They should be scrambling right now in the HQ.
I'm in.
What is the plan here? I mean, it's better than doing nothing.
Look after them, alright?
Trust your instincts.
This is so brave. This must be when the experiment people step in. Road trip of dreams. Road trip of dreams, even.
This wasn't like fucking stupid, was it?
Kind of a bit, yes. But I do also understand that, like, you're desperate. Have the fucking Gretchen not scrambled anything in to help yet? How long has it been in that hot sun?
End up eating dim sum and getting free iPhone.
Back to being all charming again.
You fucked us! God damn it! It's okay. It's not okay! Okay, Kieran, calm down.
Don't touch. Right now is not the time to touch him. Boys, fighting on this boat is the worst idea ever!
Kieran!
Swimming not ideal either.
What are you doing?
We're leaving and
Fucking hell.
You saw that's a dangerous person in this situation.
Who snapped here? Neither of you are doing great, but... Ralph, do something.
grab the oar. Rolf, get in. Rolf, do it.
Is he gonna hit Seth?
Fucking hit him!
Yep. Oh god. All the anger and the embarrassment of feeling like you've been taken in. But stop now, sweetheart. He had bloody knuckles when they were picked up. Grab him. Stop him.
There's a boat!
Holy fuck. That must be Gretchen and people, right? Oh, I love the show.
I'm ready for you to tell me what this is.
Healthier, more powerful, more fully realized human beings.
No, it has not.
Now, all of you.
They're stronger in some ways, but they've been through fucking torture to get there, and there are other ways for children to grow.
Nora. Is she stronger?
Hell yeah.
These babies.
Get over here.
They shouldn't have kept them apart all this time.
But soon you'll realize what the
It doesn't make what you did okay, even if they all became stronger because of what you did. They didn't consent to it. They didn't. They were children. You put them through literal hell. You put them through experience no one should go through. You deserve prison.
did for you and what remains. So savvy that you almost got my number.
How do you know I didn't?
I am so excited to be working together. It's you and me. Lily.
This is her endgame. I've been waiting to see it.
mean, the damage, it's already sort of done.
Mm-hmm.
It's for you. Big things from here on out. Just like you said.
Prison cells.
So, I'm gonna go.
Please, please, please let Leah be right.
Yo.
Please. Fuck! Is Gretchen just gonna abandon them all here? Fuck. What is this? Oh. What is happening right now? My babies. This is very frightening.
Whatever the fuck she says, do not trust her.
Welcome to the revolution.
This is awful. These poor children. I'm almost more scared for them now.
Now, right fucking now.
Follow that girl because she seems pretty fucking touched to me.
We should.
I know her.
We can trust her.
Have they ditched them here? Because surely the guards wouldn't all be okay with that. They've taken everything, all the evidence. Are they going to be stranded for real? I mean, we have a base at least this time.
Where the fuck is she?
Surely the men wouldn't be okay with this.
Then come here.
Oh, don't say he helped his
Get
mom.
what you needed? You fucked me over, Dean. I'm not even sure how, but you fucked me.
Does he know where the kids are?
It only proves to me how valuable you are. Your apartment, where your daughter's waiting. I stacked a few decks so that she can be in your life again. All conditional, of course. Sad
Fuck.
bleeding heart conscience of yours starts waking you up at
Jesus
night after you
Christ.
stir a pot or blow a whistle. All my gifts come with receipts.
This woman is unhinged.
Everything can be taken back.
I'm sorry, the lives of those children are worth more than your relationship with your daughter. She will hate you if she finds out what you did.
Phase 3 is happening.
Jesus.
Taking on a different shape.
A whole new control group has sprung up without me having to live to fix. I think I would have fled if I didn't have people on the inside.
Don't be serious. Is Shelby wearing an earpiece? Is Shelby on the inside now? Why would Shelby be on the inside now? It looked like Shelby had an earpiece in, but I don't know why the hell she would. Stranded times 2. Sadistic woman. I cannot wait to watch Gretchen go down. Oh no, Shelby just has an earring! Okay. These poor kids. She literally found out what he did and then left him there? Fucking hell. Okay, so I knew this was going to leave me infuriated. In some ways it's great the FBI is onto her, they had to flee. So hopefully that means people are actually looking for these kids now. People are actually looking for Gretchen now, touch wood. That's going to mean that like season 3 they're still on an abandoned island someplace, but there is a guy that knows where they are who just has to do the right thing. The kids are all together now. They have a roof over their heads at least. They do have a psycho living with them. I do wonder also if Nora has been left behind as the other eyes and ears, because Seth's not exactly stable. She found out he sexually assaulted someone. She found out that he was the instigator of everything going wrong. And she was like, oh, you can stay. I am looking forward to the time Gretchen is in prison. At this point, surely all of her assets should be frozen, all of her credit cards and everything. The fact that, like, no matter what, even if there isn't any evidence, the simple fact that each and every one of these parents will say, yes, I sent my child on a retreat that Gretchen was running. No, my child is still on the retreat. They're supposed to be in Hawaii. They'll go looking. They're not there. You know, there is enough evidence now for people to start looking for them, which I really hope for. So going forward, the girls, I thought it was really lovely to kind of see them finding their way back to each other, finding more answers about what had been happening. The first sign of life Martha gave, and then also just knowing that Martha down the line was going to be okay because we've seen her. I think it's really beautiful that the girls as a group, they have their issues, they will keep fraying and falling apart, but they really, really found their way to each other. And the core group of the boys was in the process of doing it. If we just extract Seth, the rest of them were getting there. It's going to be really interesting. There has to, I haven't heard whether this show's been renewed or not. I really do hope there's going to be a season 3, but it's going to be so different. Not like I was sort of thinking, like, given that they're off the island, what's going to happen? Because obviously they were still on an island technically, but I did not expect this, where they're just stranded all over again. Yeah, it's horrific. The fact that this woman is gleefully torturing these children. What does she think at the end of the day? Is she fully aware that when this experiment is over, she can't present it because when she presents it, she'll have to do it from some remote location and know that the FBI and people are after her for abduction and stuff. Like, Gretchen is unhinged. The people that work for her and are still with her are stupid. And I'm very frightened. In actual fact, when all the lights went off in the facility, I felt more afraid for them than I had since the plane first crashed because of what Gretchen might do to cover this up. But no, she's still continuing the experiment. It feels weird. This episode, I think, didn't cover many new bases. We saw kind of the continuation of the story. We saw where Raph snapped because he had bloody knuckles and everything. But season 3 going forwards, there better be a season 3. It's gonna be so different because you've got both groups together, both groups kind of at the culmination of their journey. There are still flashbacks to explore, there are still things to explore, but and all of them are aware of the situation they're in. They know whose fault it is, they know what's caused it. I'm so excited. It's gonna be like bring whole fresh life to this show, which you didn't even need it. The show is fantastic anyway. So this isn't the longest review. My brain is just like, I will say that I love Leah. She did win. As much as Gretchen is now like, oh, phase 3 is taking a different look, this wasn't her plan. Her plan was to bring the kids in one by one and sit them down and explain to them how she'd helped them, and then give her speech to probably investors or to them or something. And yet she's had to flee for her life and, yes, ditch them on the island, but this wasn't the plan. She is scrambling. There isn't as much one-on-one surveillance, which I guess means there's not as much evidence, but still, there are living witnesses who are going to thrive. I finished filming my reaction like 5 minutes ago, but it just occurred to me that potentially Shelby's dream at the beginning, where she saw Gretchen offering her the 2 different jelly babies, whatever you call them, and then she also came out of Josh's room with the bowl, and initially you were meant to think that just meant that she got him to finally tell her what happened to him, but could that mean that they are the 2 she has now recruited, that she has 2 extra people on the inside? I am still wondering if Nora's going to be lurking somewhere in the compound because she was a part of it, though how that would affect Rachel I don't know, but the leader does also know she's alive, who knows. But that has got me wondering. With Shelby, I would assume she would have appealed to her with like, this is going to help your friends, if you help me I'll help your friends or something. With Josh, I would assume it was just appealing to his ego to an extent, but we will see. Just that was something that suddenly did occur to me, was the jelly baby significance in Shelby's dream and then with Josh. And I'm just so excited for season 3. I will be crushed if I find out there isn't one. It's been a phenomenal season, a phenomenal show. Proud of these kids, all of them apart from Seth, to a degree. Some of them more than others, but I love these kids. Reminder that you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon and all of my reactions to The Wilds. And thank you so much for watching.